Yo, this is DC The Truth. Lunch break, graveyard game. Um, Powerbook season, Powerbook 2 season 1 episode 2. Of course, as y'all can see by the title, they got us. We gonna win this episode. I knew they was gonna do this. We didn't get to see Ghost Dead's body. That kind of pissed me off though. But I normally keep these reviews short, sweet, simple, and to the point. But it is some points I need to get to before I get into that scene. That Tasha jail scene, I don't know, it was kind of weird. Lady having plan B. I didn't see no male guards in there. Anyway, that's another story. Second point I want to talk about was Tariq's roommate. This guy's going to be a lot of trouble. I guess he is Mary J. Blige. Man, I keep forgetting her character name. He is a nephew or something like that. And now, with her saying, he was like, he didn't know anything about Tariq. She's like, well, motherfucker, you need to learn. So this is going to be a bit of a problem for Tariq down the road. I kind of want to jump and flash to the next. I don't know. Some of these are not going to be in order. But the next scene with Davis McQueen, Method Man. Basically, he was pretty much just telling Tariq, of course he met with Tariq, I guess you say, meet him urgently. He basically wanted to tell Tariq, pretty much put his father in the bad light. So if you really care about his mother, he will kind of make him out to be a criminal, when he deliver his eulogy, pretty much. And of course, it wouldn't be Power without the sex scenes. I thought we was gonna kind of get through this season, but who was I kidding? Hell, the first Tariq's roommate getting it in. Mary J. This motherfucker's a savage. She's using and abusing these niggas. Okay, bye. You can do nothing for me. Obviously, she's still in love with what's that? Is that her husband that's locked up? Yeah. So she had the ring on. So yeah, she's a savage out here in these streets. Fuck him and leave him. Next, I want to talk about is old Simon Stern. He was working his magic, just like he used to do on Ghost. It's slightly different with Ghost. Ghost just sit there and just kind of think. It was a little different when he was. I think Tariq got it. Like, look, man, if you talk bad about your father, despite what Method Man's telling you to do, it's gonna be bad for both of them for business. Because Tariq, he do these 4 years of college, and Simon's like, I'll be all right, but you need to keep your father in a pretty good image, especially if you want that money. So Tariq's not a dummy by a long shot, but he does some dumb shit. I want to jump to the next scene between Sax and who's it? Clean Method Man. He was tearing his ass up in that what's that, the pre-meeting trial or whatever. I don't know, bench. Is it a bench warrant? I not a bench warrant, but whatever, whatever little mediation the lawyers was doing. But Sax, he was getting you on that one. And I want to say, Sax gonna end up getting himself screwed. Just to backtrack. Yeah, I got something to say about Blanca, but I'm gonna wait a minute. Now, this scene wasn't really important. I mean, Tariq's counselor, teacher, whatever. Um, like prior to that, his roommate's trying to get at the counselor. I said, look at this old slick, smooth motherfucker over here. She ain't paying his ass no mind. But anyway, there's some history going on between Tariq and his not Tariq, but Tariq's counselor and his teacher. So of course, they did the thing on in the office. He got a juice box wet, pulled out the tube. It is what it is. Next, I want to talk about Mary J. Her mixed family. You look at her husband. He's like Puerto Rican or something, and then the guy that came home, little snitch or whatever, that was handled later. I get into that. So the next scene was I guess they was wondering how Tariq know the guy in the family was a snitch. So I noticed Buddy pulled his piece out and had his piece in his waist and went out to talk to Tariq. You see how quick this nigga switched up trying to talk that street talk. It worked. Yeah. You know what? He's kind of like Ghost in that aspect. Courtney Kemp, I see what you're doing. And yeah, another thing, I guess his counselor, whoever she is, y'all correct me where I'm wrong. I guess she decided it was a good idea for maybe Tariq to see his dad in practice. I almost laughed at this scene because Tariq looking at his dad pictures like almost like he was looking at a ghost, literally. I said that was so damn funny. So he had to get out of there real quick. That picture is just like like that little Mona Lisa picture you look at the wall just looking at you. Or that Jesus picture. I think it was like that. Tariq like, man, let me get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah, of course. I did mention about Mary J wanting the roommate to spy on Tariq. And this is gonna be interesting because I don't know, this guy seems like he's dumb as a box of rocks. But yeah, we got that. Finna get ready to go on. And the last 2 points I want to bring up, Blanca Rodriguez. Now, Method Man asked her, I guess what you know about the case. So she was about to, no, Sax was asking her questions. And so she was answering the question, and then of course she sounded like she had more to say, but he cut her off. Unfortunately, I think Sax fucked up. That judge she's not over. She's not feeling Sax like that. She's like, look, next time you do everything by the book. But Sax is finna get himself in some shit. Sax, you forget Tariq seen you there at the crime scene. I think Blanca did too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'll have to re-go through the episode. I shouldn't. But anyway, but not only that, but Blanca was working with Sax while he was fired. So she can put, oh man, it's not for, put it like this. I don't know, we can speculate, but we know it's not going to end well for Sax. He would have came out better if Tommy and Ghost pulled that trigger on his ass. Just saying. And my last point I want to bring about Mary J. Blige's son. This motherfucker seemed like he worse than Tommy. Cutting up legs and all kind of shit. This little motherfucker's an animal. Literally. He don't give a fuck. So, Tariq, you got a lot on your hand, buddy, but y'all know if some shit go down, Tariq's gonna weasel himself out of this situation. All right, y'all, man. This is boy DC True. This was my power review of the episode. Y'all have a good one. Yeah.